joyful pastime of little Nimai. Please forgive me if I make any mistakes and please bless me. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is also known as Nimai, is the Yugal avatar of Srimati Radharani and Lord Krishna. He came in the Kali Yuga to propagate the Yuga Dharma of Harinam Sankirtan. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Once a traveling Brahmana visited the house of Jagannath Mishra. Jagannath Mishra is the father of little Nimai. The Brahmana carried a deity of Bal Gopal and Shaligram Sheela with him. He then cooked an offering for his deity and sat down to offer all the preparations. As soon as he began his meditation, Lord Sri Gaurasundar Nimai stood there before him. He was covered with dust. He took a handful of offering and put it in his mouth. As the Brahmana looked on, hearing this, Jagannath Mishra ran towards the distressed Brahmana and began scolding the child for his mischievous behavior. Catching Jagannath Mishra's hand, the Brahmana said, "The child does not know what's right or wrong, so please don't punish him," said the Brahmana. Feeling miserable, Jagannath Mishra said, "Please consider me as your servant and let me arrange for you to cook again." So the Brahmana began to cook again. Sachi Mata, who is the mother of little Nimai, picked her child and took him to a neighbor's house. Meanwhile, at Jagannath Mishra's house, the Brahmana finished cooking and sat down to offer the offerings again. Little Nimai knew everything and he left the neighbors with a smile. He went all the way back where the spot the Brahmana was offering his food. He again took a handful of rice and put it in his mouth as the Brahmana was again shocked by the child's act. Jagannath Mishra took a stick and started running after little Nimai. The Brahmana said, "Please don't punish him. I'm not designed to have Lord Krishna's offering today." Jagannath Mishra was feeling really upset with whatever had happened. Just then, Jagannath Mishra's elder son Vishwarupa came into the room. He offered his obeisances to the Brahmana and said, "Our house has been blessed with good fortune when you came as a guest. We would feel really sad if our guest has to fast. We are really sorry for whatever happened." The Brahmana replied, "Please don't feel sorry. I will eat fruits and vegetables. I mostly live on fruits and vegetables. So please get whatever you have, maybe fruits or vegetables." Just then Vishwarupa said, "It will be a nice time to cook a nice offering again." So the Brahmana began to cook again. Jagannath Mishra took his son into his room and locked it from outside and guarded it. And just then the Brahmana sat down to offer the offering. Nimai, being the super soul, knew everything. So he enchanted everyone to sleep deeply. He then came before the Brahmana and said, "You call me and I have came before you. Why should I be blamed for this?" He then showed his 8-armed form. In 4 hands he held his conch shell, his Sudarshana disc, his lotus flower and his mace. In his rest 2 hands he ate butter and in the rest 2 hands he played his flute. Suddenly the Brahmana saw everything around him changed to Vrindavan. Kadamba trees became alive with loud, happy chirping of birds. Cowherd boys and girls roamed around. It was so wonderful that the Brahmana fell unconscious. And he only came back to conscious after Lord touched his forehead. forehead. Lord said, "You have been my sincere servant, birth after birth." In my previous incarnation at Lord Krishna, you have visited the house of Nanda Maharaj and I have eaten your offerings just like I have done today. Stay with us for some time, but don't tell anybody that I am the Lord while I am on this earth. The Brahmana stayed nearby for a rainy season so that he could see the Lord every day. Jaya Nimai Gosundar, Jaya Nimai Gosundar, Nimai Gosundar, Jaya Nimai Gosundar. Sachi Mata Pranadana Gaura Hari, Sachi Mata Pranadana Gaura Hari, Nityananda Pranadana Gaura Hari, Nityananda Pranadana Gaura Hari, Krishnapriya Pranadana Gaura Hari, Krishnapriya Pranadana Gaura Hari, Lakshmi Priya Pranadana Gaura Hari, Lakshmi Priya Pranadana Gaura Hari, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Nitya Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Hare Krishna, thank you.
ऐसे ही और भक्तिमय कार्यक्रमों के लिए देखिए हरे कृष्णा टेलीविजन और इसे प्राप्त करने के लिए आप अपने केबल अथवा DTH ऑपरेटर से संपर्क करें तथा और अधिक जानकारी के लिए आज ही डायल करें 7666 839 839।